We're going to review the Gemarah so that you'll be ready for the quiz. Matzah Peiros Mifuzarin. The Mishnah says that if you find scattered fruit, okay, we'll say yellow as a statement for today. Matzah Peiros Mifuzarin. So if you find scattered fruit, so the Gemarah wants to know, we'll make it red for the question, okay, the kama, and how much. How much fruit did he find? Amar Yitzchak, he found kav ba'arba amos, one kav in 4 amos. And the Gemara has another question. Echidami, what's the case? Derech nefila, if it looks like the fruit fell, afilu tuvanami, anything that falls in a public place, because that's what we're talking about. So then even if it's more than 1 kav in 4 amos, you should be allowed to keep it, because something that falls in a public place, nobody would ever go back for it. The derech hinuach, and if it was put down, hinuach means from language hanacha, to put something down. Even if it's less than 1 kav in 4 amos, you shouldn't be allowed to keep it, because if somebody puts something down somewhere, that means they intend to come back for it. That's the Gemara's question. How can the Mishnah say matzah peiros mifuzarin? If you find scattered fruit, you're allowed to keep it. And Rabbi Yitzchak explains that you're allowed to keep it if it's 1 kav in 4 amos. How can the Mishnah say that? That doesn't make any sense. But let's think about this critically. How did you find the fruit? You found that it was put there? Well, then you shouldn't be allowed to keep anything, because people come back for stuff they put down. If they know they put it down there, they know where it is, they're going to come back for it. And if it fell there, then also it shouldn't matter how much it is, because it just looks like it fell, so then the owner has no clue where it is. So obviously he gave up hope of ever getting it back. Therefore it's hefker, it's ownerless. So then you should be allowed to keep it, no matter how much it is. So why does Rabbi Yitzchak limit the case of finding the scattered fruit? So Rabbi Ukva Bar Chama has an explanation. He says, I'll put it in green because it's the Gemara's answer. Okay, so we'll change the Gemara's answer to green. So Rabbi Yitzchak was the first answer, Kav Bar Ramos. The book of Bar Chama says, we're speaking about a threshing floor. We learned that threshing floor means it's where they process the wheat. People process the wheat, they take most of the wheat home with them. Sometimes people leave some of the wheat behind. Kav arba amos. Therefore, 1 kav in 4 amos. Dinafish tarchayhu, which is a lot of effort. Lo tarach inish, a person is not going to make the effort. Velo hadar asin, he's not going to come back. Vishakiluhu, and take it. Rather, afkuri mafkerluhu, he's going to make it hefker. He's going to make it ownerless. But if it's less than 1 kav in 4 amos, tarach, he's going to put forth the effort. V'hadar, and he will return. Asi, he will come. V'shakaluhu, and he will take it. V'lo mafkeluhu, and he will not make it hefker. It won't be ownerless, meaning he's going to come back and get it. Let's put in the punctuation for you as we read the Gemarah one more time. So matzah peiros mifuzarin is a quote. Where's it a quote from? Quote from the Mishnah. Let's make the quote obvious over here for you. There you go. Matzah peiros mifuzarin, okay? Is a quote. Vikama, and how much? So we have to put in a question mark. Kama, how much? Amar Yitzchak kav ba'arba amos. Okay, that's a period. I put a period in here for you. Okay, there we go. Kav ba'arba amos. 1 kav in 4 amos. Hechidami, what's the case? So you can already have a question mark over there. Hechidami, what's the case? Question mark. This is all part of the question. If it's more than, if it fell, so then you should always be allowed to keep it. And if it was placed, you should never be allowed to keep it. We're speaking. Let's put a period over here, or kind of like a semicolon, okay? We're speaking about the threshing floor. Rather, after mafkarlahu. There's no real commas here. Not till here. Okay? Because one kavan 4 amos is not considered to be so significant. Nobody's going to come back and put the effort in to take it. Therefore, he's making it ownerless. But if it's less than that much, Tarach, he's going to put forth the effort. Hadar Asi is going to come. He will not make it ownerless. So that's how you do the phrasing of this Gemarah, and that's where the period is going to go. Okay? Very, very simple Gemarah. There's a statement, a quote, we have a question, we have an answer, we have a question on the answer, and then we have an answer to that question. If anybody has any questions, issues, please feel free to email me, text me, or call me. I have a Hatzlacha Rabbah with studying.